First and foremost, I want to give all glory and honor to YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. Talk a little bit about, let me get this, Luke 21 and 24, and it says, and they shall fall by the edge of the sword. So this is an account where the Lord was giving us warning of the things to come. You know, the Lord warned us that, guess what, that the Gentiles will be in our land in the last days. You know, as you can actually see that the Ashkenaz, the Amalekites, you know what I'm saying, the Khazarians, the Jewish man, you know, he's not the real Jew. You know, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you are the real biblical Jews of the Bible. You know, and it's high time to wake out of sleep, like it says in Romans 13:11. So I just wanted to play this video. Fair use. We do not own the video. This belongs to National Geographic. But Jerusalem does belong to us. But we're just going to say, for this video, we don't own the rights to the video. But I'm going to play this real quick.
Forged by centuries of conflict, is a place once believed to be the center of the world. Jerusalem.
Now this is what it's talking about right here. It's like phone bugging out, technical difficulties. It says Luke 21 and 24, and they shall fall by the edge of the sword and shall be led away captive into all nations. So the only people I ever known my whole entire life going to school from K to 12, I only seen my ancestors enslaved by everybody. Not even knowing black Jews, you so-called Negroes, built that Great Wall of China. You know, they don't tell stuff like this in school. The sub-Saharan slave trade, the Arabs. Why do you think our people have a custom of being a Muslim? Because guess what? Sub-Saharan slave trade. Why do our people be the biggest Christian? Because a slave master in the United States of America, the colonizers, that our people love to death in America. You better stop loving your enemy. It says, and shall be led away captive into all nations. Only so-called black Hispanics and Native Americans have been led into all nations because y'all are the 12 tribes of Israel. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. That's why you see this going on in the land. This is your land. They took you out of it, like it says in Joel 3, and removed them far from their border. Y'all gotta wait. It's time to wake up, man. It's time to actually come back to our heritage. We don't desire the day of the Lord, but we trying to wake up as much people as we can through the spirit of YAHAWASHI, that his Father may be glorified in all things. You know what I'm saying? We don't own this video. This is just for fair use. You know what I'm saying? Just to edify people, our people, the lost sheep. You know, let me play a little bit more.
National Geographic Entertainment invites you to explore a land cherished by billions. For the first time.
This is where y'all Negroes are from. When people say, I'm from Atlanta, I'm from Valdosta, I'm from New York. No, you're not. You're from Israel. You're from Jerusalem. This is where your black behind is supposed to be. But of course, since we don't keep God's commandments, you're not gonna be there. The Lord said that you will never see your homeland again, and the only person that can put us back into our own land is only YAHAWASHI. These people are not the Jews because in 1940, that's when they got led into the thing. They got led into the land. They were given a permission slip. And this is all fact checked. You can go back and check it. Khazarian, the Amalekites, the Jewish man, they're not the real Jews. You so-called Negroes, y'all are the real Jews, man. But that's all I want on that. Because we ain't going to try to use too much because we know how YouTube is. We know how people get when you talk about certain people. You know, but we don't give a damn. You know, Lord, excuse my language. You know, Ezekiel 36 verse, let me see. What's it, 36? Yep, right here. 36 verse, I think it was it 5? Yep, right here. 36 verse 5, Ezekiel 36 and 5. Therefore, thus said the Lord God, this is the Most High saying this, Yahawah, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen and all Idumea. Idumea is, guess what? The so-called white man. So-called Amalekites. Just like there's 12 tribes of Israel, there's different tribes of the Edomites, which have appointed my land. What did they do? They appointed my land into their possession with the joy of all their heart. Because they really running out their minds thinking that they the real Jews, that land belongs to them. That land does not belong to them. It was promised to the children of Israel. It was promised to our fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, for an inheritance to their seed. It says, appointed my land into their possession with the joy of all their heart, with despiteful minds to cast it out for a prey. You know? So let me get this. Jeremiah 23 verse 7, the prophet Jeremiah. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that they shall no more say, the Lord liveth, which brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. So it's going to come a times where they ain't going to say, yeah, the Lord, yeah, man, he brought the children of Israel out of the hand of Pharaoh, man. Moses, man, everybody know that story. Everybody knows that story. Everybody knows that story. Everybody knows what the Lord did. But this is what he going to be starting to say now. But the Lord liveth, which brought up and which led the seed of the house of Israel out of the north country. What is the north country? North America. It's in the Bible. The great deliverance. Babylon the Great. That's where we at right now. Report live in Babylon the Great. In the north country. And from all countries whither I had driven them. Because I don't see the so-called, guess what? Jewish man. In hardship. Having it hard every day. No. It says out the north country. We're in Babylon the Great. We're in North America. We're in the northern hemisphere of the world right now. Open up your mind. And from all countries whither I had driven them, and they shall dwell in their own land. So we're looking forward to one day going back home, Lord willing, that whoever's watching is the hopeful elect and remnant, because we don't know who it is, but we strive every day to try to be perfect like our Father that is in heaven. I'm not saying that you're not going to sin, but we're not going to try to choose willful sin. We love y'all, giving all glory and honor to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, to feed the sheep. Hold this edifying. Call me Yesharella.